802 Reptiles is an event service company that gives children and adults a chance to get some hands-on learning about some of our cold-blooded friends. Kevin Clarkson started this company a few years ago with just one snake. He stopped by our studio last summer. He sits down with Olivia Lyons this morning to talk about what he's up to these days, and he didn't come alone.
So Kevin, tell me about these snakes that we have here today.
That's Simba. He's a super pastel. He's a male super pastel ball python. This one over here is a totally different species. This is Jafar. He's a Central America boa constrictor. And you can certainly see the different characteristics in these animals, even if you're just seeing them for the first time. We also bring a really cool lizard called a blue-tongued skink to our events. Everyone gets to learn about them, ask some questions, take some pictures, and then even more importantly, hold them if they want to.
For people who aren't as excited to hold them like I am, or maybe are a little squeamish, what can they expect? Like, what do they eat? Yeah,
these snakes are all carnivores. They eat just meat. I feed them all one rodent about once a week. There's no harm to the rodents because they're all pre-deceased before I feed them. And later on this year, around Thanksgiving, I'll actually be breeding some of these ball pythons. Simba's going to be bred with a super Mojave ball python I have. Her name is Whitey, and hopefully going to produce some beautiful babies.
And for people who maybe don't want to touch, or maybe they want to, but they're not sure, how would they go about that?
The first thing I always say at any event I'm doing, because sometimes it creates a lot of perhaps hype and a lot of energy just showing up with 5 snakes and a lizard, typically maybe 6 snakes, that I think sometimes people think that they're going to have to do something, but I'm just always here to say first things first after I politely introduce myself. Nobody has to do anything they don't want to do today. It's fun to challenge yourself, but if you don't want to touch these animals, if they're not for you, that's A-okay. But you should at least take some pictures if you want to, because you might leave here at the event afterwards and wonder if you really saw what you saw.
And a quick update, we had you on about a year ago, so how has your business taken off?
It's just amazing. I've certainly been able to do a lot more events. I was this past fall doing an event for the Make-A-Wish Foundation at the Vermont Teddy Bear Factory. That was a lot of fun. Do a lot of kids' birthday parties. This is going into now our 4th year in business. The first year was the building phase. You know, you're not hearing a lot from customers, they don't know about you, but that's kind of the time when you just have to really dig your heels in and just be determined and just see if you really want to do this or not, because it doesn't happen overnight at all. You have to have your passion for the animal so you know what you're talking about, and have some patience, because however long you think it's going to take, it takes a few more years, I've learned. But it happens, because here I am.
Thank you so much for coming here and bringing your snakes.
You're welcome.
Be at the Fairfax Community Library on Saturday, July 27th at 1. There'll be various friendly snakes and lizards from all over the world. The visit is part of the library's 3rd annual Mini Renaissance Fair. The event is free and family friendly. We have more information on our website, WCAX.com.